Hello everyone, welcome back to another review on the channel. Today, we will be taking a look at Brian Spark, the Leek Less Racer for Cars 3. So, yeah, as you can see, this video also does not have an intro. I know I said in my last video, which was on M-Fast Fong, that I would find an intro or fix the intro and try to put some non-copyrighted music, but unfortunately I still haven't done that. I got a little busy yesterday, so I wasn't able to find it, but I do have some good friends that want to make me a new intro, so that's awesome. You know who you are, and hopefully I can get that intro up so that it's there for you to enjoy, and I don't get copyrighted track. But enough of that, let's go over Brian's packaging. As you can see, there is this nice card art, and he is a part of the 2021 Desert Horizon Cars line, as indicated by this logo, and the Mattel logo up here. Brian Spark, Ridge for the name tag because it is made in Thailand. The diecast itself, Mattel. You can get some of the other cars in the back. In his case, actually, are Maddie McGill, Trainer Cruz Ramirez, Kurt, the new variant, Dougie Fauntleroy, Murray Crutchburn, Jimmy Cables, and Brian Spark himself. Now, yeah, these two were not in his case, but all these other ones were, which I don't know why they would include these two if they're not in the case. It's kind of false advertising, but whatever, not really a big deal. And so yeah, that about does it for the packaging, and I'll be right back with Brian all opened up. Alright, so here is Brian out of the package, and he's looking pretty darn nice, especially coming from Thailand. Now, I'll talk about his appearance briefly. I mean, he obviously appeared in Chorus 3, and for his releases, he was only ever released once from China, and that was in the launcher, which also included Chorus 3, Floyd Moviehill, and Speedy Comment. Now, out of those three, I'd say his China version is still the hardest to find because, yeah, the launcher is pretty much non-existent on eBay. So, yeah, this re-release was a blessing, honestly, for those of us who couldn't get the launchers. And I don't even think I saw him in the stores. I remember seeing Speedy Comet's launcher, but not Brian's. Oh, not even Floyd's, I don't think. But enough about that. Let's go over the diecast. As you can see, he does have a nice expression, which is smiling, which is cool. And I believe this is exclusive to the Thailand version. The China version did not have that. His eyes were I think farther apart, and his mouth was actually closed. So that's nice that Thailand actually changed it up for once. You can see the Leek Less, although drip pants logo with some brownish as black oil splotches on the hood, which is a main theme throughout him, or his paint job, I should say. Which is pretty cool. This looks pretty much the same as Clark Scruggs, who was the Cars 1 racer for Leek Less, but I don't have him, or George Newen. You see his headlights and the number 52 below it because these are actual headlights, not stickers like they were in Cars 1. The grille, not too grady looking, I will admit. On the sides there, we have Lightyear on top, on the fenders, and black, and he has black Lightyear tires. Sorry about that, just kind of stumbled there for a second. His contingency sponsors read the Piston Cup Vitally Revolting RPM Nitrate Octane Gain Clutch Aid. And it's been so long since I've seen these sponsors. I swear, I've been reviewing all the connections and I pretty much have those memorized. But for these, since it's been a while since I've reviewed a Course 3 stock car, I kind of forgot these sponsors. But yeah, they do look a little blurry, I will admit. Compared to Jimmy, who is China. Yeah, definitely. Look how clear that is in comparison to that. I mean, it's not terrible. I'd say the Revolting is kind of bad on both, but this one's slightly clearer. Let's see. Piston Cup was good. Piston Cup, that's good. Vitaline's okay. RPM's also okay. Good. Octane Gain looks super blurry. Clutch Aid actually looks okay. They actually got rid of that white outline, so that's nice. I'll do some comparisons with Jimmy and Brian in a little bit, but as you can see, we have a 52 with more of that license plate thing. That's what I'm calling it because it looks so much like a license plate, but I know it's probably not the correct thing. And it even goes on to like part of the top here, which is really nice. Really nice, I'll admit. He has these two black spots, which I don't know what those are for. He has the Leek Less logo, the same logo that we saw on the hood on both sides of him. I'll show the other side in a second. There's a red arrow to indicate that the pit crew where to lift them up at to change their tires. 52 with that license plate thing, which actually is different on the side. I'm not sure why. Of course, he's supposed to have a signature. All the Car 3 stock cars are, but Mattel didn't do that for some reason. He has 3 window bars. Leek Less on this part, on the bottom spoiler, or on the bottom of the spoiler, with more of that oil splotch that we saw on the front. It's not really present on the sides, surprisingly. On the back here, we could see Leek Less. If my camera will focus, please, thank you. Leek Less, his 2 taillights, this little black stripe, and adult drip pans, which they actually kept the slogan, which is pretty nice because most of the stock cars and actions got rid of the slogan, but for him, he still kept it, which I'm very happy. But they did get rid of it on George Newman, which I'm not a huge fan of. This side is actually a little different because the license plate thing comes up way more higher here, whereas on here it's just only onto the top. So slightly different, I guess, on both sides. I guess he's the first stock car to have different sides. Unless it's the China one was like this. I don't know. And here is the base. Made in Thailand as he picks up PO2A. So he was made in the second week of 2021 at the A factory. Wow, that's pretty. That was such a long time ago. It was before that poster got revealed. So yeah, that about does it for Brian, for the review of him at least. We'll just do some comparisons, like with Jimmy Cable's, the China version. Now, there was a Thailand version, but I don't have that one. I don't really feel the need to get it. He is the Brick Yardley model, by the way. Even though he looks kind of odd, but yeah, he is the Brick Yardley model. As you can see, yeah, he pretty much has Jimmy's expression, which I'm not a huge fan of. Although they gave him more teeth here, because you can see the rib part's barely visible. But on Jimmy, yeah, it's a lot more noticeable on here. And he also has brown eyes, which I don't like. And they both have black rims. How ironic. Pretty cool. Here's the tournament, another Brick Yardley model. I reviewed him and Jimmy, so link to both of those in the description below. Or you can search them up on my channel. If you like. Similar expression. Dud's eyes are a lot lower. Ryan's eyes are a little higher up. And he has blue rims instead of black rims, which is pretty cool. And finally, we have Car 3 Todd Marcus, another one I've reviewed. So again, last link I'll provide to you. Link in the description below, or you can search about on my channel if you like. So yeah, I finally have the Car 3 versions of the classic sponsors. And also, hold on, I'm gonna do something. Yeah, okay now. Yeah, look at that. 10-year challenge. I don't have the cars Warren, Todd, or Claude, but look at this iconic scene here. If this happened in Car 3, then that would have been amazing, but they didn't do it. I mean, it's not really a big deal. Probably would have been a bit too obvious. But yeah, that about does it for the review and comparisons for Brian Spark. He's a really great stock car, and if you see him, buy him. He's a really nice one, and he's one of my favorites from Cars 3. Thank you all so much for watching. Remember to leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more upcoming content. See you all next time. Until then, this is Gerald Quick Tire, signing out.